Silence. That's what you expect from the past. But for 165 million years, the Earth didn't whisper. It roared. Forget everything you think you know about history. Today, we aren't just looking at fossils. We are walking with the monsters that built the world. 230 million years ago, the stage was set. The Triassic era wasn't a playground, it was a ruthless gamble. Dinosaurs started as underdogs, small, fast, and desperate. This is the origin story of how they clawed their way to absolute power. As Pangaea tore apart, the world exploded with life. Evolution went into overdrive. This wasn't just survival, it was an arms race. From the ground up, the dinosaurs were about to become the architects of a lost civilization.
Then came the Jurassic. The world grew, and so did they. We're talking about living skyscrapers. The ground literally shook under their weight. This wasn't just a period of time. It was the era of the Titans.
Enter the Diplodocus and Brachiosaurus. They didn't just eat, they reshaped the landscape. Imagine a creature so massive that it could change the path of a river just by walking through it. They were nature's greatest experiment in size.
But size has a shadow. Wherever a giant walked, a killer was watching. The Jurassic jungle was a crime scene of survival. The law was written in blood. Adapt, kill, or disappear.
Then the Cretaceous. The biological perfect storm. Meet the T-Rex. Not just a beast, but a precision machine. Its bite force, strong enough to snap a car in half like a twig.
Nature got creative. Horns, armor, spikes. The dinosaurs were turning into walking fortresses. The Triceratops wasn't just a herbivore, it was a tank on legs. The planet had never seen such a brutal display of weaponry. Everything was at its peak. The forests were lush, the populations were thriving. But in the cold dark of space, a clock was ticking down. The asteroid wasn't coming to end a species. It was coming to end an era. A fireball, hotter than the sun, pierced the atmosphere. It wasn't just a rock, it was a death sentence. The Chicxulub asteroid hit with the force of billions of nukes. The sky turned into a furnace. The oceans boiled. The earth liquefied. It wasn't an explosion. It was the apocalypse. In a single heartbeat, the rulers of the earth were reduced to cinders. Then the dust settled, but the sun didn't return. For years, the world was trapped in a frozen, dark grave. Photosynthesis died, the plants withered, and the giants starved in the gloom. 75% of life gone. The kingdoms that lasted millions of years crumbled in a blink. It was the ultimate lesson in fragility. No matter how big you aren't safe from the cosmos.
Silence returned to the Earth. The roars were replaced by the wind. The era of the monsters was over. The stage was empty, waiting for the rise of something smaller. But here is the twist. They didn't actually die out. They just changed. If you look at the birds outside your window today, you're looking at the ghosts of the Cretaceous.
The feathered survivors didn't just crawl into the shadows, they took to the sky. Dinosaurs didn't lose the war for the planet, they just moved to the air. They are still here, hiding in plain sight.
This is the ultimate truth of biology. Evolution doesn't reward the biggest, it rewards the adaptable. The T-Rex died because it couldn't change. The sparrow lives because it did.
Here at Chronicle Core, we don't just tell history, we reconstruct it. We don't just read the past, we breathe life into it. This is the chronicle of the giant.